guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I know it's been a while. We've had a lot going on recently. However, I'm determined to get back into the video making and create some awesome content for you. So here we are. Today, I'm going to do a little cake decorating tutorial for you. I'm going to show you how to cover a polystyrene cake dummy in fondant. Wow, I'm totally going to use this for the video thumbnail. There is my cake dummy. It's quite a big one. It's probably about 5 inches in height. So I'm going to show you how to cover it. Slight change of camera angle. Hopefully you can just about see what's going on here, but I will do some closer up shots so you can see in detail. The icing that I'm going to use today is this Masso Ticino icing. I just googled how to pronounce that and I believe it is Ticino, not Ticino. Anyway, this is apparently the Rolls Royce of fondant icing, so I am really excited to try it. Then I've got my big rolling pin, which used to be my mum's to be fair, but I kind of stole it off her. And then I've got some icing sugar to stop my fondant sticking to my worktop. Then I'm also going to cover this cake dummy in a little bit of shortening, aka vegetable fat. That's just going to help it stick. So I'm going to do that first. So I've just kneaded my sugar paste. This is probably around 2 kilo. It was a 2.5 kilo pack, but I thought I don't need it all, but I want to make sure you've got enough to cover a cake. You probably only need about 1 kilo of sugar paste for an 8-inch cake, but it is quite tall, so I'm going to have a little bit of extra just in case. First thing I'm going to do is just sort of gently pull this out into a circle and just flatten it a bit. That just makes it a little bit easier before you start rolling. I'm going to dust my worktop with a little bit of icing sugar and then take my rolling pin and just gradually start working it out. Now I just turn it 90 degrees in between each time, just so you get a neater circle. Fondant is rolled out to the thickness that I want. It's probably around the thickness of a £1 coin because it's probably gonna thin out a little bit more as we cover the cake. The last thing I want to do before I start to put it on is use my cake smoother and just go over it like this, just to get rid of any dents that I made using the rolling pin. Now, this is the tricky part, getting on the cake. You can use your rolling pin and sort of fold it back over there and lift it on, but personally I don't really like to do it that way. I just prefer to get right underneath my hands and lift the fondant onto the cake. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this across slightly, like so, and just put that straight onto the cake. Make sure you're positioning it so you've got enough fondant around the edges. Just move this across slightly. Here we go. I'm going to use my cake smoother on top just to stick this bit first. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Now then, we are just going to gradually stretch this fondant out and work our way down the sides just using our hands. Just doing it a little bit at a time to smooth out and make sure you don't have any creases at all. We are right at the bottom of the cake now, so I'm just making sure that that fondant is all stuck down. I've got to say, this fondant is an absolute dream. Literally no tears at all. Bearing in mind this is quite a tall cake and I have stretched out the icing quite thin. I'm totally converted. Now I'm going to cut off the excess using a sharp knife, and we can save that for a later date. So let's just take this off. Quite a lot left over, as you can see. That just shows how far this icing does actually go. But you do have to use quite a lot just to make sure you've got enough to cover the sides of the cake. So I'm just going to make sure that is all stuck around the bottom. I'm not going to cut it too close to the cake. Make sure there's just a little bit of excess. Now that I've trimmed my edge and cleared away all my scraps, I'm just smoothing it out. I kind of used my big smoother at first just to stick it all to the sides. But now I'm using these sort of smaller, thinner ones here, just to go over the top and the sides and to get a nice edge on here. So I'm just going to work my way around with these two. It's looking pretty smooth already, to be honest, so this won't take long. There we go, I'm happy with that. That is how you coat a dummy in fondant. I'm probably going to pop this onto a cake board now, and you can decorate it in whatever way you wish. I really hoped you guys enjoyed this tutorial and it was helpful for you. I'm going to link all the products that I used today in the description below, so make sure you go and check them out. And remember, if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can make more content like this and continue to share my business and baking journey with you. If you have any questions of your own, please do pop them in the comments below and I will more than happily answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!